Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Forging Indestructible Self-Discipline. I'm your host, John Fontenot, and today we're going to talk about breaking tasks into bite-sized pieces. Now, when faced with a big project or a daunting task, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. The sheer size of the task can make it seem unmanageable, leading to procrastination and frustration. However, breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces, what we call micro goals, can make a significant difference in overcoming that overwhelming feeling. By transforming a large, intimidating task into a series of bite-sized steps, you not only reduce resistance, but also make progress feel more achievable, leading to increased motivation and productivity. Breaking a large task into smaller, more digestible steps reduces this resistance by making the task feel less intimidating. Instead of focusing on the entire project, which may seem overwhelming, you only need to focus on completing the next step. Each small task feels more attainable, and you can see the progress you're making. The shift in focus from the daunting whole to smaller parts is key to overcoming procrastination and creating momentum. There is a saying that I like to share with my kids and to coworkers, and it goes along the lines of, how do you eat an elephant? And the answer is, one bite at a time. You don't try and just tackle the whole thing in one go. You break it into manageable pieces and go from there. I love that saying. Another example. If you're tasked with writing a 10-page report, focusing on writing the entire report at once might feel paralyzing, but breaking it down into smaller pieces, like researching one section, writing the introduction, or drafting a few bullet points, you can focus on manageable chunks instead. Each of these smaller actions will bring you closer to the bigger goal, and you'll start to feel a sense of accomplishment with each completed step. Starting with the easiest task is a great way to build momentum. When a task feels daunting, tackling the hardest part first might seem like a logical choice, but this can often make things feel more difficult than they need to be. Instead, begin with the simplest, most straightforward step. Completing an easy task right away offers immediate satisfaction and helps you feel productive. This small win boosts your confidence and mental energy, setting you up for success with the more challenging tasks ahead. The goal is to get the ball rolling, and even a small accomplishment can create the momentum you need to keep moving forward. For instance, if you're working on cleaning your house, instead of diving into the toughest area like the kitchen or garage, begin with something simple like organizing a bookshelf or tidying up your desk. This makes the task feel less overwhelming, and once you complete the task, you feel motivated to tackle the next one. Next, celebrating your progress, even when it's small, is essential to maintaining motivation and reinforcing positive habits. Each time you complete a micro goal or a small step toward your larger task, take a moment to recognize your achievement. This practice of celebrating progress creates positive reinforcement, which encourages you to continue working toward your goal. Also, celebrations don't have to be grand. They can be as simple as acknowledging your success with a few words of praise or rewarding yourself with a short break or a small treat. The key is to recognize that each small step brings you closer to completing the entire task, and each victory, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. Another example. After completing a step like writing a paragraph of your report, take a short break, enjoy a cup of coffee, or do something you enjoy for a few minutes. This reinforces the idea that progress is being made, and it helps maintain momentum. When you make celebrating progress part of the process, you build a positive feedback loop that makes it easier to continue tackling the next micro goal. Finally, the power of breaking tasks into micro goals lies in the cumulative effect. By focusing on one small task at a time, you steadily move closer to your ultimate goal, often without even realizing it. Each completed micro goal contributes to the overall project. And over time, you'll find that those small steps add up to significant progress. Moreover, working with micro goals helps you stay focused. Instead of worrying about everything that needs to be done, you can direct your attention to one thing at a time. This laser focus is often the key to overcoming the feeling of overwhelm, as it eliminates distractions and reduces the mental clutter that makes big tasks feel insurmountable. Thank you for listening. I hope that this helps you with your goals as well as with your path to a stronger, indestructible self-discipline. I'm your host, John Fontenot. Again, this has been the Forging Indestructible Self-Discipline podcast. I appreciate you tuning in. Hit that like button or tell your friends if you think you're getting something out of it, and we'll talk again next week. Take care.